I finally started therapy like 2 years ago. For the longest time, I was like, I don't need it. Then I'm like, oh, everybody needs it.
When you do talk about it and you start a conversation, it gives people out there, the confidence maybe to take that step themselves.
Like when uncle came, don't worry, it's okay. It's just time pass for you, right? At some point, someone will take care of you. Don't worry about it. I was like, no, uncle, it's my career actually. Gone. I just left.
We come across, so many new people every day and we want them to think of us the way they've seen us on screen or in, a sketch or something. You want them to have the best possible impression of you. Hi, I'm Ananya Panday and welcome to the So Positive podcast. So I've written a little poem again for my next guest. आज let's welcome our special guest Sumukhi Suresh, जो है हमारे podcast का zest. With her laughter and charm, she steals the scene. Comedy की queen, full of life, full of dreams. Welcome my personal Papu. We call each other Papu. Which means
like sweet, like but two. Like
why do we call each other?
It's because on shoot I once spotted Ananya waiting for food, and she was looking around. She doesn't yell and all. She's looking around, saying no one's giving me my food, and her face was very Papu. I was waiting for food, so I was like, hi.
And Papu means the cutest person on earth ever.
100%. Hence, anyone tells you otherwise, Ananya, you let me know. Papu, you let me know, Papu.
Okay. Papu, you will know.
I want to bash them up, Papu.
We're all about positivity, so we will not bash anyone.
We are not going to bash them up. We're going to sit them down and talk to them positively, Papu.
Yes.
Oh, Papu positive. Please.
Papu positive. Today's episode is called Positivity with Papu. So my first question,
it's Papu. Done. I'm done, Ananya. Stop me.
So my first question is, they say laughter is the best medicine. They say, we don't know who they are, but they say laughter is the best medicine. And you have personally made me laugh a lot.
I have.
And you made a lot of people laugh. But how, do you use comedy for yourself on days when you're feeling slightly low and not your best?
I do, because every time I do stand-up, it's me being sad and low. No. I mean, okay, let me put it like this, that laughter, the stand-up comes from a space of slight sadness or slight, at least for me, slight intrusive thoughts or something that I'm trying to tackle, like if I'm tackling bullying or someone being negative with me. So since I've always combated it with laughter, so now it's become a story that can make you laugh. So I would say it's slightly cathartic like that. So, but what do I do to not be low? I cook.
You cook?
Yeah.
That was my next question. Like, what do you do on a long day to unwind?
I feel good. I cannot cook for myself. It's my friend's problem. They have to come and sit and I will cook for them.
What do you love cooking?
I love cooking South Indian food. I make like a nice giant, on my saddest day, I'm not kidding, I made a nice Tamil meal, like the banana leaf one.
Oh, please tell me when you're sad.
Yes, Papu, it's time, and you're like, I'm in.
Anything for some great fire song.
That, or I make very nice lasagna. And also I enjoy non-veg cooking, but since I don't eat non-veg, I'm a vegetarian, so I need people to feed. What are you doing next week, Papu?
Eating with you. Lasagna.
Yeah.
But what's your journey been like when it comes to self-acceptance and dealing with failure and success and the ups and downs and just confidence?
I think I'm still WIP. I'm still a work in progress. Yeah, and I must say it really arrived to me late that it's okay to accept yourself. Like first I was just doing the lip service that, I love myself. Oh my God, be positive. Yeah, and it took me much later to realize that no, be positive. Why don't you accept the way you are? And it's too tough. There are so many shades of you that you like, and then you're like, why? The self-doubt is too high, and the body issues with me that I still keep going up and down. So I think I want to give, very recently I've realized I want to give myself 15 years to accept myself. So that way,
15 years?
I don't know, I just give a long number, not just like 15 minutes, you must accept yourself. So the moment I gave that, the pressure sort of went away, and I started liking a little bit more of myself.
But what are the little things you do to work towards 15 years?
Oh, interestingly, this is something I'm just doing this now, is I'm a people pleaser. So I have started doing very category. Today, you will do one thing where you don't have to do this. No one asked you to do it because you wanted to make sure that the other person felt great about themselves and you didn't feel good about yourself. So every day I consciously, sort of changed that. Like I was supposed to go to some friend's birthday thingy, and that person's not even my friend. That person's treated me very badly in the past. But I'm like, no, I'll go. It's their birthday. They'll feel nice. But I'm like, but I won't feel nice. So I'm like, you know what? Don't go. Why don't you see how it feels? I felt great. I was very happy sitting at home making upma and enjoying myself. I was like, upma over there. So just small actions of just happiness to myself, I think. Yeah.
That's important. We sometimes extend ourselves so much thinking about, and even especially I think in our profession, because we come across, so many new people every day and we want them to think of us the way they've seen us on screen or in, a sketch or something. You want them to have the best possible impression of you.
Yeah.
But that puts a lot of pressure because you could be having any sort of day.
Yeah. And it's just, they don't need to like me. It's okay. And that's a very scary thought. So I'm really trying to see if I can be like, no, it's okay if you don't like me. It's fine. As long as I don't ruin your day, I'm okay with it.
Cool. That's a good starting point.
Yeah.
What's something that people don't know about you, which is unrelated to like comedy and the whole entertainment? Now we know that you cook. You can't say that.
Okay, cool. I'm a trained Kathak dancer. Yeah. I'm
I'm just saying here.
No, I'm a trained Kathak dancer. I'm a trained Carnatic music singer. I've done my kacheri when I was in, I think, 11th standard.
You are like a volcano of talent. Like, what can you not do?
I don't like myself a lot.
No, but in 15 years you will.
15 years I will.
Then you'll be unstoppable.
Yeah, sure. Cool. At 50, yeah, we are unstoppable.
And when it comes to, when you talk about challenging themes in comedy and stuff, how do you prioritize your mental health? For example, if you're talking about a traumatic experience that you're turning into comedy, how do you make sure that doesn't affect you or, people take advantage of that or, use something against you?
I'm still learning that. I feel like that is an answer I don't have yet because especially my current special that I'm doing called hormonal, it sounds very funny. Oh, she's hormonal, whatever. But the second half of the show is quite honest. It's there are tears involved, etc., etc. And I'm loving the show, but I think I need to find a way because every time I do it, it gets to me. Every time I do it, I go in a spiral. And I find it I feel like a warrior, but I don't think that's a good idea. I feel like I'm really putting a lot of pressure on myself then. So honestly, I don't have an answer, but I know that I'm looking for one that, how will I
kind of protect yourself?
Yeah, protect myself. Yeah. So for now, I'm doing I finally started therapy like 2 years ago. For the longest time, I was like, I don't need it. Then I'm like, oh, everybody needs it.
But thank you for talking about that because honestly, when I tell people sometimes that I do therapy and I've been doing therapy, they're all like shocked about the fact that firstly, I do therapy and secondly, that I'm talking about it that openly. But I feel like when you do talk about it and you start a conversation, it gives people out there, the confidence maybe to take that step themselves. It just raises awareness. People who didn't know about it and people who didn't, weren't very aware about it. It kind of, helps start a conversation. It helps people.
Yeah, it does. Because, and I didn't even know that. First of all, I thought that it's not a big deal, right? Therapy, everybody does, you can accept. But then I started, and to accept it, it took me some time. Where I just felt very like, I almost felt guilty that I'm doing that. I'm like, no, but it's almost like going and clarify. Wouldn't you check on yourself? Wouldn't you do your annual checkups physically, your blood tests?
Yeah.
And
it's like going to any other doctor.
Yeah. That took me some time to accept. So it was nice.
Yeah. I'm bring you Papu, Popo, Papa. What do we call you each other?
Papu, this I don't know now.
Chunky's going to be so favorite. And I'm calling Sumukhi Papa. Not Chandri Panday Papa anymore. That's what's happening. But I love Pushpavani. And there are some funny BTS stories that people may not know about.
Oh. Okay.
Oh. Or people that they'll find surprising and amusing.
Okay, I'll tell you, I don't know if it's amusing, surprising, but I'll tell you one BTS that there is an episode where my landlady takes a hockey stick and she hits my leg because I asked my friends to be like, break my leg because I want attention from a guy.
Like, we've all done that.
Yeah. So I give one girl the cooker to be like, take this cooker and break my leg. And she's like, are you crazy? Don't do this, la la la. And the landlady has to come in and she uses a hockey stick and breaks my leg. Okay, that's the scene. And Shraddha is the actor. She had 3 Red Bulls. I don't know who approved it, but she had 3 Red Bulls, okay? So she was charging. And it was a rehearsal take. So we're like, okay, cool, we have to tell Shraddha, you have to hit it here, okay, on this table. She came and she hit it on my leg. And there was a crack sound. My co-actor was the winner. She screamed. And the director screaming, saying, why are you reacting? The shot was for you to not react. She said, no, her leg is broken. She's like, yeah, that's what's written in the script. No. Her leg is broken. It was quite fun. Shraddha had no clue she did it. So then we wrapped it up, and then we're like, hey, Shraddha, you can't hit it on our leg. And then she was too charged. She was too like, what do you want me to break? We're like, no point. Yeah, that was quite fun. So the plaster that I have in the show is an actual
one. And did you get actual attention then after that?
No.
Okay.
Because everyone's like, shoot,
Okay.
our time ho raha hai.
Okay.
We're very sad for you, but can we move on? Yes.
But we know that you love cooking and you're a huge foodie also.
Yeah.
But what are some fun stories you have about like food and traveling and stuff? Do you have like a funny thing that's happened?
Funny thing that's happened in food and well, okay,
Is it scary?
it's not scary, but it's damn dumb. Okay. And you see why words are terrible.
Okay.
So,
I understand now.
so I went for my first ever trip was to, for my shows was to London. And there I went on a date with this Albanian guy. And I was damn excited. I was like, Gora bhi hai, Lamba bhi hai, Albanian bhi hai, pata nahi kahan hai Albania, koi baat nahi. So I checked Albania and all. And I went for the date and I was a charada. Then he's like, I have, do you like, I got so wrapped in the moment that he's like to have some, like, discussing food. And then he ordered for me, which was already like, why? Then I was like, but itna lamba hai, koi baat nahi. And then I said, hello. And then he ordered, what is it called? The mussels, no, baby oysters. So he ordered baby oysters and I'm a vegetarian. So now he's like, baby oysters are the best here. I'm like, and then I ate the baby oyster. I'm so stupid. Why? Oh no, you didn't have to do that. I pay my own rent. I pay my own electricity bill. You're not saying, so money. I'm very responsible. I can't stand up for myself.
Guys, you don't need to break your leg or eat baby oysters to get attention. Just be yourself.
I could have just said I'm a vegetarian, but I didn't want him to think, I didn't want him to feel bad about the fact that he ordered for me, which I think it could have easily been solved with, hey, I'm a vegetarian. Hey, I'm a vegetarian.
Lots of things in life can be solved.
Correct. So my friends after that were like, what are you doing today? Going for a date. What are you going to say? Hey, I'm a vegetarian.
First line of the date. You must.
Yeah, that was quite dumb. Well done.
I get it. Okay, I'm going to have 2 fun games and then we're done. Okay? Complete the sentence. A perfect day starts with and ends with.
A perfect day starts with making breakfast, cooking breakfast, and
cooking dinner. It ends with cooking.
No, cooking dinner. No. Perfect day ends with reading a book.
Okay. When it comes to pineapple on pizza, Sumukhi immediately thinks
that's all. Okay. Bye.
Sumukhi's secret talent is, you've said a lot, too much. You said
oversharing.
Oversharing is your secret talent.
My secret talent is overshare.
Okay, same. Sumukhi's reaction when she sees a spider.
I run. I have changed houses. No.
Okay.
No need. I'm the big fan of their work. Okay. Very respect their work.
Their art.
I have moved. Okay. Deposit has been put on a...
Sumukhi's dream vacation destination is
Italy. Because I want to go. I spat on you, Papu, so hard.
Just, I hadn't had a bath.
Yeah, just come like, wow, I'm getting comfortable with a bam.
And what has been your most embarrassing moment on stage?
It's not on stage, but it's kind of off stage. I finished a show in Coimbatore, okay? It was for a bunch of uncles and aunties. I was terrible. Like, nobody laughed, okay? Aunties, actually, some aunties laughed. Nobody laughed. I got off stage, I was standing there. I was like, so sad. But uncle kept, don't worry, it's okay. It's just time pass for you, right? At some point, someone will take care of you. Don't worry about it. I was like, no, uncle, it's my career, actually. Gone. I just left. And I was like, should I not do this for a living? That's fun. Uncle. She's fine. So I'm going to call all uncles now. Uncle.
Why? It's uncle. Why is that wrong?
Uncle is great. Uncle to be first.
Yeah.
So yes, spat on you.
It's fine. Everything's happened.
Yeah.
It's all happened on this couch.
It's all happened.
But thanks, guys, for being here. Thanks, Papu.
Thank you so much, Papu, for having me. Guys, this is going to be the best episode.
Yeah, sure. But I have to give them a so positive homework.
Okay.
So my homework today is going to be an act of kindness. Do one act of kindness, but as Sumukhi said, it can be for yourself as well.
And say, I am a vegetarian. So
yes, at the start of every date, tell them you're a vegetarian. Bye, guys.